welcome. This is the third video of the short chair yoga video series that you can just wear your everyday clothes, just something that you can move with. I've got nice thick winter leggings on. Make sure you're comfortable, nice comfortable chair that you can sit forward on, sitting on your sit bones. Spine is lengthened, keeping its natural curves. Shoulders are relaxed and soft. Neck's lengthened, jaws soft. Feet making good contact with the floor. Ankles under your knees. Hands can rest on your thighs. This is a seated form of mountain pose. It's a nice pose to return to feel grounded. Still using a lot of muscles, being in good posture. We tend to spend a lot of our time during our day not necessarily in the best posture. Sitting in front of a screen, you can get a bit lazy. If your good posture muscles aren't very strong, they'll fatigue quickly sitting in a good posture, and you do revert to a less than ideal shape. Slumped on the couch or in front of your computer. Means that you end up holding more tension in parts of your body because things aren't being supported as well. Like if your head is over your spine, then your neck can relax, your shoulders can relax. But if your head's too far forward looking over a screen or whatever other bad habits we have, you're putting your body under a lot more tension, so your joints are getting more wear and tear than they need. Your muscles are using up more energy. But it does take time to get strong in the muscles that help support you, so just keep at it and keep shifting positions when you're doing activities during your day so that you're resting different muscles. You can shift from seated to lying to standing. Just keep mixing it up. Keep getting up and moving around. Don't spend too much time just in one position. Helps your circulation. It helps give your mind a chance to refocus, recenter, let go of some of the thoughts that keep going round in your head. Helps remind you that your lungs work better if they've got good space to expand. Your digestion works better if all your gut isn't squished up. Everything gets more blood circulation to it if you're breathing well, if you're moving. So yeah, just keep reminding yourself it all takes time to build habits, to build strength, but just keep at it. I'm going to do a bit of a flow with our arms, taking them into your chest, extending them up, stretching them out, down, back to your chest. 3 times this way. You can gently look up as you raise, open, back to your chest. Go back the other way, lifting up, coming down, opening up. Last time. Moving with your breath each time, slowing it down, remembering that all these movements in these videos you can pick and choose from and do one thing at a time through your day. If you're sitting at your computer and you're stuck on what the next thing you're going to write is, just do something different with your body instead of getting stuck on Facebook or something. Reset your posture. We're going to do a spinal twist. We're going to keep our legs forward, right arm behind you, left hand to your right, the outside of your right leg. Lengthen up, exhale as you turn to the right. We're going to hold it. Continue your natural breath, flowing in and out. You might notice after you sit here for a little while that on your exhale you can turn a bit deeper, twisting deeper into the pose. Check that your knees stay forward, that you're not twisting them over. Inhale as you come back to the front. Come to the other side. Left hand goes behind. Right hand to the outside of your left leg. Lengthen up, sitting on your sit bones. Inhale, exhale, turn. Check that your knees are still pointing forward. That makes the twist really keep the twist in your spine instead of giving your hips a funny angle. Again, notice that after some time on the exhale you might find you can twist a little bit deeper. Notice how this direction compares to the direction we've just done. Inhale, coming back to the front. Bring your arms forward, palms up. Going to tip our hands over, taking our thumbs around. Don't overstretch, especially if you're really flexible. It's strengthening your muscles too, having them out here. It's not just about flexibility. Bit of movement through the joints. Opening back up. And release. Going to do a side bend, taking your right hand to the outside of your left leg, raising your left arm. Feet are nice and firm so you don't tip over. Exhale to your right. Inhale up 3 times. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale, releasing your arms, straightening up. Left hand to the outside of your right leg. Raise your right arm, over to bend to the left. Coming up. Bend. Coming up. Bend. Coming up. And release. Going to do some exercises for our feet. Going to stretch our toes away. You can keep them on the floor, but they keep going out of the camera. Stretch. Or if you want, do this. It's nice and firm, strong in your core. It's a bit easier than moving them on the carpet. Feel a stretch up the fronts of your legs when you point your toes, up the backs of your legs when you flex your ankles. Then we're going to circle our feet. Back the other way. Make sure you can still breathe if you've got your legs lifted up. Scrunch your feet. Stretch. Really stretch through your toes and your whole foot on each foot. Scrunch. Stretch. Scrunch. Stretch. Well done if you're holding those legs up. Now we are going to sit up tall again. Working with your right leg, we're going to extend and drag 3 times along the carpet. Extend away, draw it in, extend, in, extend, draw it in, and release. Left leg, extend, draw it in, extend, draw it in, extend, draw it in, and release. Sitting forward, we're going to do a back bend. You can take your palms to your lower back, lengthen through your spine. You can take your elbows behind you, your shoulders behind you. That really opens up your chest. Then lifting your chest, gently leaning back, protecting your neck so you don't drop your head back. Some nice breaths here. Strong stretch through your shoulders and upper arms. Head comes forward, releasing your arms. Coming into cradle, decide if this is too strong, have your leg extended and your ankle on your leg. Otherwise, sitting tall, right ankle onto your left leg. Above your knee, you don't want to put too much pressure on your knee. Keeping your ankle flexed helps protect your knee. Trying to let the knee lower as the muscles release. Doesn't matter how high up your knee is. You just want to feel some stretch. Stretch in your hip here. Then you can decide if you want to bring your body forward. Gives you more stretch in your right buttock, the buttock of your bent leg. Keeping long in your spine. This one can be nice to do when you're sitting on a chair other times of day. It's good for the muscles that you use driving. Gets into your sciatic nerve. Notice how this side feels, so when we swap sides, you've got something to reflect on. Coming up, releasing your leg, repositioning, left leg onto your right. Again, if that's too strong, have your leg extended. Remember to avoid your knee and where the muscles are going into your knee. The belly of the muscle up higher gives you a bit more stability, a bit more safety of that lower leg. Letting the knee drop, noticing if one knee was higher, this side or the other. Feeling the stretch into your left buttock. Deciding if you stay here or if you want to come forward. Noticing how it compares to the other side. Seeing if you can figure out why one side is different for you, how you use your legs differently. Might be to do with driving your car. Or notice when you're walking which leg you're pushing off more firmly with. You might notice looking at the soles of your shoes if one shoe wears more quickly. See if you can be mindful of that when you're walking. See if you can even things up. Just having more awareness about your body. Coming up, releasing. Taking your legs out a little bit. We're going to lengthen up. Coming forward. Decide how far forward you come. You don't want to get dizzy if you're feeling a bit lightheaded, but reaching down to the floor. You can just let your head hang, your arms hang, finding what position's good for your legs, feeling the stretch in your hips. Then you can use your arms to help you push up, protecting your spine. And we're going to do our feet jogging, choosing whether you join in or not. It's another one that uses our core strength, boosts our circulation just to finish off, uses some good leg muscles, and it's a bit fun. So jogging, making sure you still breathe as you do it, and releasing. And lastly, finishing with our hugs, giving ourselves some love, and then release. Swap arms, so the other arm is forward, just changes the stretch and the squeeze. Big squeeze, think nice things about yourself, thank yourself for doing these practices, and release. And lastly, our shoulder shrugs and sighs, sighing out all that tension, frustrations, whatever. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Share the video with anyone you can think of that might be interested. Subscribe if you haven't. You can go back and like other videos that you've watched. There's heaps of videos to go back and have a look at. Leave a comment if you've enjoyed the shorter format. Leave any suggestions. You can leave a comment. If you'd like to get in touch, I'll reply with an email address you can write to. Thank you for watching.